True Hard Money was great. One of the things that made me go through them is a lot of people are hesitant to work with first-time flippers, but they were not. I'm Sharon. I'm from Chicago, Illinois. For 15 years, I worked in Chicago public schools as a high school teacher. I had invested a lot of years with the students, so I felt good about where I left at, the place that I left off in that career. And I studied for the real estate exam, and here I am. You know what? I guess the one thing that a lot of people don't know, they really think it's like my sense of humor, but when I'm sleepy, I get really, really silly. I'm currently a real estate broker. So I've been interested in real estate for a very long time. My mom owned several properties when I was growing up, so she was always into real estate. In 2015, I decided it was time for a change. I wanted to work for myself. My husband and I had done work, construction work around and that's his field. He's an engineer, so he does construction and that. And we've done a few things around the city. We worked with Chicago housing. We started researching and studying, and the more I learned, the more that I loved it. That's why I became a broker. I wanted to be behind the scenes. I wanted to know all of the working parts. With the cabinetry, countertop in the kitchen area, we've probably spent, well, because it's a combo with the flooring, hardwood floors, we've probably spent about $10,000 in this area. I actually found this one on auction, got it for a really great price. It had recently had rehab work, 2010. Ran the numbers, did the research on the neighborhood. The neighborhood was great, low crime area. A lot of other pluses, like there's a metro literally at the end of the block. So that's a great selling feature for this place. Getting started, I always felt like I just didn't have enough information. People kept saying how easy it was. You just have to get out there. You aren't gonna know everything up front, just get started. In the class that I went to, they told us, get your team together, get your title company, get your this, get your that. And I was like, okay, what do all these people, why do I need them? It wasn't coming together for me. I kept following different people that were already doing it, and I kept at it. And that just didn't feel comfortable for me. I felt like, you're investing a lot of money. You gotta know what's going on. You have to have an idea. Until I met a young lady, one of my clients. She's an investor. She's young. She's 30, exactly. And just seeing her just jump in gave me the courage to jump in. Okay. So master bathroom, we did a complete redo, drywall and all. New vanity tile. We had 2 windows in here. We closed one off. This is our first flip. I really wish I would have had a better sense, and I feel like this is what holds a lot of people up to, having a better sense of actual cost. You can and will run over budget if you are not mindful of the books. So you gotta kind of keep tabs on things. And no one will have an exact idea of what you're gonna spend, but be prepared. So fortunately, we were prepared. The reserves that we had, we were able to use to kind of pick up the pieces and make this thing work. It has a closet space back here. Unfortunately, in the city of Chicago, code requires that a bedroom is 7.3, so 7 feet 3 inches. And we didn't quite have enough ceiling height, so I can't legally classify it as a bedroom. It's really important to be sure about who your contractor is going to be. If you don't start with a contract, get a contract. You need to know how many days a week they're going to be working on your project, and then you need to come through and make sure that they're there doing it. Try to build a lasting relationship so that you don't have to keep looking for new contractors all the time. It's good to have a couple. It's also good to know people in different trades. Get to know some people that if you have situations like that come up, that can come and step in. So we're expecting to clear about $25,000 when we're done. We're going to definitely reinvest. Find another property, get back into it again. The rest, we're going to keep it in our business account. As this business grows, we want to be able to start to bless people with houses proportionately to how the business grows. So we want to be able to give away a house a year. And if we grow double digits the next year, we want to give away 2 houses. And so I'm looking forward to being able to tell someone here, here's your house. So over here is your furnace room, laundry room hookup. Your furnace room, of course, brand new hot water tank. We did some new duct work, which you see here, running here. We poured all new concrete down here, tiled the floor. If you come a little ways here, you got additional hanging space for coats. I've used everything. I've been in the back office chatting because I had 1,000,001 questions when I first got started. It's like, hey, what do I do here? Hey, what's this? Hey, are we gonna close on time? Hey, what's going on? So I stayed in the back office. I definitely utilized the deal analyzer. Ironically enough, everything that everyone said about it being easy, go ahead and do it. It actually, I won't say that it's easy. I won't even say that there's no stress. There is, but it's not as complicated as I made it out to be in my mind before getting into it. It's really as simple as you find a property, you do your numbers, you gotta do your research. You gotta research the neighborhood. This is the smallest bedroom in the house. It features 2 closets, one here and one here. This room is more of a kid's room, or for a working at home person, they can make this into their own little office. The drywall again was intact already. Everything was pretty much here and set. So all we're doing is laying carpet, putting in drywall. This room's 300, smaller room. You have to make sure that your comps are on point. And that's where the real estate broker comes into play. And because I was one, then that helps. I've enjoyed everything, actually. I'm gonna be honest. I've enjoyed it from beginning to end. I've enjoyed seeing the beginning and kind of forming a picture of what the end is gonna look like. I'm loving the finished product. It's coming out exactly as I envisioned it, and even better in some areas. So I'm loving it, and I feel really, really good about it.